Alright, so are we waiting for Tingus?
I mean, we were, but I guess he's not showing up, so if he wants to join halfway through, he can. I'm already recording, so. I guess the first thing we can start, we can start with...
Wait, you're recording? I'm gonna
yeah.
be YouTube famous. I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
Please stop. We can start with the new R Evolve, since we never touched on that the last seminar. What is you guys' general opinions or thoughts on R Evolve?
I fucking hate it.
Griefing.
Yeah.
Like, I just hate it because you have like the timer between each R charge, and you only have 10 seconds to use all 3 charges. It's like you literally just have to spam R, or your last charge goes to waste anyway. I think it's kind of really troll now, and they just made it back to QEW every game.
Have you you guys been using much R Evolve, Saber or Big Meme?
R Evolve is still good, in my opinion. You have to play a lot of games to get the feeling of the R Evolve, because you can successfully like use all 3 charges, and like it's just really hard, like how you, because you have to open up with your first R, but like proccing Dustblade 3 times is usually unnecessary, so you just use it for like the 2 seconds stealth, and, like 1v1s. So it's like it's really nice on Bruiser Kha'Zix, but if you play Assassin, it's really worthless because you'll kill people before 3 procs with Dustblade. But I think it's underrated because how much it helps in your 1v1s.
Yeah, that's fair. When do you think would be the most optimal time to evolve it? Like the
If
order?
they have Warwick.
Last order.
It's actually free win. If they have Warwick and you evolve R at level 11, you can't lose.
So just always level 11, you think it's good?
Only against Warwick.
Only against Warwick.
Yeah, I don't think it's like, I don't think you should ever do it 11. It's like if their team comp's really tanky, then there's no point in E-evolve, so you just do QWR, and that's fine. If you go Bruiser and do like full tank comp. Because E-evolve's pretty useless if you're not snowballing or if you're not against a bunch of free resets.
Has anyone else tried R Evolve or have any thoughts they want to share? Saber, have you been experimenting with R Evolve recently?
I only used it 2 times because I was trolling. It's yeah.
As you should.
W evolves better.
You should only get R Evolve if you win the quest by versing Rengar. That's it.
I mean, you kind of don't have a choice if you win the hunt.
No, I'm telling you, take that shit against Warwick level 11, you can't lose.
When I won the quest against Rengar before the rework, I didn't evolve R. I just kept it there.
Ooh, round hockey's here. Fun. Oh yeah, if Nutty joins at any point, that's when the real fun picks up. So, unfortunately, he quit the game though.
Yeah, I was about to say, does he even play League?
I asked him to join, he said he just quit League, so he would just be here for comedy.
I haven't seen him play, like, very
What does he play now?
Rainbow Six,
Rainbow Siege. Very unlucky.
Shit game.
Everyone either went to Fortnite or...
You said Fortnite was bad, Damir.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up,
It
dude.
is
That game's
bad.
so good.
I mean,
No, it's not.
I still think it's bad.
I think that game's good as fuck. It's just Battle Royales are really tiresome.
So, what would you guys change about R Evolve to make it better or more viable?
Lower the amount of time between ult charges, because you have, it's something like 2.5 seconds maximum if you spam R. So if you spam R, it takes you 7.5 seconds. You know what I mean? So like you basically have to spam R, and you can never use all 3 charges efficiently, in my opinion. So I would just lower the amount of lockout time between charges, so that you don't have to basically spam it to get all 3 charges off. And just give you like at least a second between each charge that you can play around with.
Makes sense.
Or a new passive.
Or what Party Squid said, either give it less lockout time or a couple seconds more duration.
definitely not more duration. That would be really bad. Like game balance wise.
What about comparing it to its old state, pre-rework? Do you think there was?
Yeah.
Do you think there's a
Or my
way
bad.
to make that balanced? Or
You mean like season 6? Or
like the
What,
cancer
like the
version with the bush passive?
oh,
That was the most broken skill in this game ever.
I want to
Yeah.
be able to
Nothing
play
ever will be more broken. Like not even Talent E is that broken. Like I don't think Riot will ever fuck up that bad again. I don't think it's possible. Like that old R was so beyond overpowered.
I don't know. I
Never
think they
did
fucked up worse than old Evolve.
Really?
AP
Like what?
AP Galio? AP
Oh,
Galio?
okay.
Oh,
I mean, no, that's not like one ability though, right? Like that's the whole kit. That like one like evolved art
Yeah.
is like no one skill is gonna be that OP ever again.
pretty much.
It was Batman.
It's comparable to the damage reduction version
Oh,
back in the
God.
day.
No, it's not even comparable. Nothing was more broken than perma-stealthing through their whole jungle. Nothing will ever be that OP. I pray to God.
With that, does anyone else have any thoughts on our evolve in the public chat? If anyone wants to just give any opinions, can be unmuted. If not, we can move on, I guess.
Good talk.
Oh, and I think VirtueBot's gonna join soon, so.
Oh
we should
boy,
be able to-
guys, get your Excel spreadsheets and graphs out and calculators. We're gonna
Oh,
have a fun
there he is! Perfect timing. He's here.
All right, I got my Casio up. Virtuebot, let's go.
I have my spreadsheet
Oh,
ready.
yeah. Hey, do I sound alright?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not 4
hello.
decibels. Yeah, fine.
Dude, oh yeah. Alright, yeah,
Oof.
what's up, guys? You ready to do some math?
Oh, boy.
Ready to get down and dirty in the numbers, guys?
Everyone instantly leaves.
That's what I'm here to do.
No. It's a prank.
Dude, I brought a topic with me, guys. I figured we could talk about like how calculus can be applied to League of Legends.
Oh
No.
yes, the derivative, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't worry. I already talked to Light. He said it was totally cool if I just did
No.
that instead of the seminar.
We haven't
Yeah.
even gone on items yet, so I can only imagine.
Nah, yeah, I'm just gonna hang out. You guys do your thing.
Wait, what math do you have with you? Because I want to know the math. Like, at what point does Stormrazor actually become better than Ghostblade
Ooh.
second, like third item?
Never.
Because
It pretty much is. Like just straight up, as long as you get at least one proc.
No, like the if you get one proc, I did it in practice tool like 20 times when like the Stormrazor came out. Like every time with my full combo with double lethality warrior versus one lethality and the Stormrazor, I did more damage till like level 12. But I want like the exact math.
Okay, yeah. I'll link something. Okay.
Yeah, do that.
This is a lot of stuff, but like I have other graphs saved. So wait, where can I?
Let's not go too deep into items yet.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, for
Just
later,
like,
for
just
later,
like
for
touching
later.
on. Yeah.
I'm actually just gonna post it in the chat and then shut up.
Okay. We'll,
I
we'll,
wanna see
we'll
that.
cover it in the topics.
Where is the chat for this?
It's
Kha'Zix
just
discussion?
Kha'Zix discussion. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, just breeze through that and let me know because there's more graphs
Oh boy.
if you want them.
If anyone else has any math questions or need any numbers or any opinions on that, just ask. And VirtueBot probably has the answer already. So.
Hey,
Ooh,
Virtuebot,
2
what's the
plus 2, that's
derivative
a
of
good one.
3x squared? Thanks.
What did you say?
Nothing.
No, dude, come on, I'll do it.
I mean, it's like 5 seconds of math. So what's
Yeah.
the derivative of 3x squared?
Oh, yeah, okay. Come on, man.
Yeah. Sorry, I failed calculus.
But yeah, I think I'm good. Didn't mean to take up that much time.
It's fine. We just went over our evolve so far. Do you have any thoughts on that, Virtue?
Wait, which one? The
Just-
current one?
Yeah, the thoughts on the current R evolve, if it's viable when you evolve it.
I mean, I don't like the 10-second window.
Mm-hmm.
That's my only complaint. Otherwise, I think it's like strong without going into too much detail.
That's fair. Do you just evolve it third or second?
Oh, I think you. I mean, I don't. Right now, I don't know. I mean, if you had more time to use it, I think you could evolve it at any time.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it was easier to get all 3 charges actually, and like actually have some time, but for now, I don't know. I don't evolve it.
Yeah, it's fair.
The only problem that I have with Stormrazor is that
Oh my god,
If-
Mark.
Fucking
if
bad.
you
Just wait.
oh, okay, fine, we can touch on
We'll
it later.
get to Stormrazor, like, it's the next topic.
Okay.
For this upcoming topic, it's everything on the new jungle meta, so...
Okay, I stop.
What do you guys think about the new jungle? We can start with, like, the bot lane meta.
When you
Is
say
any
new jungle, do you mean since 8.10? That it's called
Yeah,
change?
since 8.10. And then currently.
You don't
I
go
think-
Talisman, you're trolling.
yeah, I
Talisman?
agree with that.
What if you're starting red on purple side
No,
and
you
you're on blue
should
buff?
always start it no matter what.
Even if you're starting
Thing-
blue
That is
buff?
so useless.
Machete
hate it.
is so bad if you don't have an auto attack reset and if you don't have an AS steroid. Almost every jungler has one of those two things, but Kha'Zix doesn't have either, so it's really fucking bad on him now.
Mm.
Because you don't get any procs of the on-hit effect. It's like, what the fuck is the point of it now?
Damir, you still go Machete. Do you have any thoughts
It
on
still
that?
goes QEW. It
Huh?
doesn't.
What?
Am I doing it wrong the whole time?
Machete versus Talisman, Damir?
Doesn't it give you like 35 damage?
20,
They,
but yeah.
they nerfed the shit out of Machete. That's why.
No, it gives
And
you.
no attack speed.
It's only attack speed, right?
No, it's no longer
No.
attack speed anymore.
Yeah.
And that's why it's bad, is because Kha'Zix,
No
unless
attack
you're going precision, you just attack too slowly for it to be good. You don't have any resets.
It gives you 35 bonus hit damage. What do you mean?
Is it 30? That's right, when they remove the attack speed.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
35.
But
Not
even,
bad.
I mean, I didn't say it was bad, it's just significantly worse than it used to be, and Talisman is significantly better than it used to be.
No.
Alright, good shit, dude.
Well, I think we can wrap up that topic.
Like, I can pull a Virtue Bot and go into into detail on why, but I don't think you guys want that.
BRB practice.
I don't even think it's personal preference. I think that shit's just bad.
Yeah, because I think Talisman is 12 damage per second
Mhm.
for every single target that you hit for 5 seconds, then it heals you a lot more than Machete. And
Mhm.
your attack speed on Kha'Zix early on is, what, like fucking 0.6 or something? 0.6, 0.7, right?
Mhm.
So you're not even you're doing 35 damage per auto attack extra, but you're not attacking once per second, so you're getting like 25 DPS out of it versus 12 DPS per target and a shit ton more healing, like double or triple the healing from Talisman. So it's like your DPS is about the same, but you're not really, I don't know. It's just Machete feels fucking awful. And then you don't have mana issues with Talisman. If you, for whatever ungodly reason, lose your blue and you have Machete, good luck.
Mhm.
You're fucked.
Does
Nah.
anyone else? Nah.
It's all about the clear speed, bro.
The clear speed's like hardly any different. It's 1 or 2 seconds off. Like, it's not really.
And you're like 40% HP lower. Machete.
I'm full
Yeah,
HP
Full
every
HP
single
anyways after the
time.
clear, so doesn't matter.
Mhm.
And you can actually deal damage to the Raptor camp.
Yeah, you can actually clear Raptor camp at level 2 without actually just murdering yourself and every single prospect you have in the game for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Which
You
is, I
can
think,
play
the
Raptor
biggest
cat
thing.
with Machete.
You'll
Machete
die.
ain't absolutely good at it.
Yeah,
if you
I
full
would-
clear red upwards, blue side with Machete,
I literally do
one, you
Raptors
shouldn't be
every
playing
time.
the game. One, you shouldn't be playing the game. Two, like it's just so much worse in every way.
If you were full clearing, if you're doing Raptors on your first clear and you're not taking Talisman, I think you're
Nice.
honestly just trolling and you have taken no effort to look at the changes for the past couple patches.
Mhm.
But, okay. you do you,
Real
dude.
real platy ass. Is it worth it to go Raptors? I'm assuming on the first clear.
Red Raptors is actually pretty good with
Really
Talisman because it's like you can keep your Talisman stacked on to camp, so that doesn't actually do that much damage. You just keep auto attack and queuing different Raptors each time, and then just use your second W to finish the entire camp off. And so you don't actually take that much damage because you have Talisman ticking the entire time. So it's really not that bad, and being able to have the flexibility to go Red Raptors without losing half of your health bar, I think makes very, very worthwhile when you need 4 camps for level 3. So it just kind of allows you to just go to your blue side jungle without leaving your entire red side up.
We can also go over pathing in general. Does anyone have any pathing questions or want to share what their paths are looking like this patch? Do you guys think you should always like 3 camp and gank or full clear in this meta? Or
3 camp and gank.
You can gank level 2.
Yeah, Daniel goes E level 2 for the sick E Q games.
Get 3 camp and do scuttle and then gank. Right?
But that's 4
camps.
I mean, is scuttle really a camp?
Yeah, it gives you the
Literally,
exact same amount of experience as every other camp. So yes, it's a
Alright.
camp.
It's a camp.
In the middle of the river.
It's a camp then.
It's literally better mid wins if you can get crabs. That's pretty much how it works.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Absolutely need it to win though.
I mean, I feel like
You get really lucky. And
depending on your matchup, you can go Red Raptor Scuttle. If you're thinking they're gonna go Scuttle earlier on, and you can just kind of get killed before they get there, or you can just do like Red Raptor Blue Scuttle, just so you have level 3 as soon as you kill the Scuttle, and you can go into a gank. So I think you can be a little flexible with it. But
Yeah.
I do think if you want to kill the Scuttle just to deny it from them, like that's a really good, easy way to get level 3. The only problem is you don't have any hearts UC, so you can't deal with its bullshit armor.
Saber, what's your pathing looking like this patch? Do you usually do the same path?
Well, on top side, normally I do blue gromp into scuttle and then wolf into red buff and then gank.
Inefficient as fuck.
But I do it.
What about on blue
There's so
side?
much time pathing to scuttle, doing scuttle, and then going back to wolves. It's so bad.
Well, going wolf into scuttle and then coming back again is the same thing.
You just avoid scuttle. Or do blue grab wolf and then scuttle and then gank.
Or do red
Same
rap
thing.
and then topside crab. Oh, Raptors!
Only situation.
Here.
Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Depends on the game.
I feel like it depends on your matchup.
Yeah,
Depending on
like
how
what I was
early
gonna say.
you think they're gonna rush Scuttle. Because I mean, like, if it's like Xin Zhao or Camille and you think they're gonna go for level 2 Scuttle, like, I ain't fucking going near that Scuttle. I'm gonna see you on the other side of the map. Bye. Like,
Yeah, just
fuck
give it
that.
up.
Yeah, you just go take the other one, and
Just go take his Raptors.
That works too.
I don't even bother getting scuttle level
Tails?
2. It's not worth it.
It's not. It's actually not on Kha'Zix. It's
Mhm.
useless.
I used to
Yeah.
camp and then go to school. Steak and I just gank.
Yeah, I heard
kind
go to
of-
school as well.
I kind of agree that on champions without hard CC, like I usually would rather stay in my jungle a little longer. That's why I think Red Raptors ends up being really good. You have the option to do whatever.
Mhm.
Like if you see them do something that gives you an opportunity to go scuttle and gank, you can do that, or you can stay in your jungle for longer. It just depends on what you need to do.
Mm-hmm. Virtue, do you got any pathing topics you want to bring up?
Nothing like particularly special.
Fair enough.
I mean,
Just out
I
of
like.
curiosity-
Oh yeah, what were you gonna say?
Just out of curiosity, I was wondering if anyone's tried Raptors Red Krugs for level 3. Because
You start red in that clear.
No, I'm talking about for like going Krugs after, so you're not backtracking pathing.
Yes, I do that. It's really, really good if
You
you're
do red
playing
Raptors
like higher
Krugs?
MMR. No, red Raptors Krugs, yeah. If you're
Hmm.
playing in high MMR, it's really, really good.
I figured that would be just really inefficient because you can drag red all the way down to the Krug wall, and so you can't drag Raptors like very far, and so you end up wasting a shit ton of time.
It's just a lot faster because even with the inefficiency and like walking,
level
having
2
the red buff while you kill the Raptors is so nice.
That's
Mhm.
fair. Yeah, I really like that clear on a lot of champions that have half decent AoE because for one, people don't expect it, and two, it's a lot earlier timer on the level 3. And so most people haven't warded yet, and they are playing as if the jungler won't be there for another 30 seconds. Or, not at all because they think you did red, Raptors blue in your top side or something.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
I
it's
agree.
just so nice and higher more because people don't die to level 3 ganks. If they don't die, like, you just get so far ahead because you just clear your top side, then your bot side respawns and you're like level 5. It's just free win. You play for mid game, you can't lose.
The only problem with it is it leaves your blue side jungle open for counter jungle, but it really depends.
Mm-hmm.
But has anyone else tried that to any success or not really?
Yes, I do it a ton.
I think I tried it a couple times. I think so much about the current meta is decided on like the first couple games in your early game pathing, because so many games are decided by 20 minutes. It's ridiculous.
Gathering Storm, by the way.
Me too.
Better mid wins. Every game. You can't
Party,
get crap.
Party Squid said, after first clear, do you prioritize farming or ganking? When ahead, when behind which?
I think you
Depends
are
on your
looking at it
lanes.
too black and white. Like, you can't look at League of Legends like
Yeah,
that.
there's a lot of nuance to it.
Yeah, that's like saying, oh, I have a Riven top. Does that mean I should spam gank them? Well, not necessarily. Like, it depends on a lot of things.
If you have Mod X, you cannot gank top because he is not a win condition. Just saying. In my opinion.
Rip.
If you have Revenge or Viper, if you don't spam gank top, you should like neck. But if you have Mod X, then ignore top as much as possible.
I mean, what about
Hmm.
Box? What do you think?
Blade.
If
Yeah,
it depends what account he's playing on.
Oh,
If he's playing on LBER7, you can gank top. If he's playing on the box, like the actual box account, you can gank top. Anything else, don't gank top.
okay.
He's playing for YouTube.
Interesting. Also depends on like compositions, all that.
No,
No. Alright.
just the name above the
Okay.
champion.
So if they're like Plat 5 and you gotta learn everyone's name,
you better make your
who the
list.
good players in Plat are.
You have to have a list. Like the higher elo you get, if you don't have a list, then you're not even trying to win.
Well, Daniel's in the very high elo of Plat 4 right now, so I think he's made a
Whoa, I
list.
climbed
Started.
all the way up to Plat 2, Mark.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Start the list.
yeah, start the list, buddy.
I can post my low diamond list and my main list. Go on. And that can be its own topic.
Can I
Daniel,
put
I've got
myself
the-
on
I
the
will go
list?
through every name.
I've got the first name on your never gank list, Daniel. It's Riot Lexical, I think. It's,
Yeah. Yeah. I think my own name is on the list.
Damir is on my never play Lulu 4 list.
How did we get to this topic? What were you even talking about?
We're talking about the new jungle meta.
Right.
So
that's right.
pathing is about
Right.
that.
Yes.
Does anyone have any
yes.
thoughts on Botlane meta in relation to Kha'Zix or any general topic opinions?
It's really
Squishy
good for
targets,
us.
why not?
Yeah, I feel like it's good for Kha'Zix because most
just good for
mages
jungle.
being played bot lane are really immobile. So there's no like before it was like Kaisa, Xayah, Lucian, shit like Ezreal, shit like that just ran the fuck away from you as soon as they saw you. And now it's like Swain, which he's tankier, but he has no mobility besides flash. You know what I mean?
Doesn't matter. Swain will just turn and kill you.
But I mean, like it's like less mobility, so if they end up pushing up, you can usually get.
He'll kill you.
Jinx
He'll
it.
actually, it's like season 6 Syndra. Like if you gank Swain, he's going to turn and kill you instantly. That was a very like you should have said like brand or something. Like you can ulti and dodge this thing. Swain, good luck. Actually, just you lose the game if it gets Swain. IMO. Unless it is TSM's then you win for free. In my experience.
So do you guys prioritize like bot lane if it's double bruiser or what?
Depends on the player.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's 100% the player. Like in higher MMR.
You get boosted by ADC, just should have.
Why didn't you
100%
dodge,
lost.
dumbass? You should have dodged.
Unlucky.
Boosted bot Galio.
Yikes.
Does anyone have any last thoughts on the new jungle meta?
If
We
you're
can go
against double bruiser and you don't do QW with Black Cleaver, you should be banned. Just saying.
I don't think that.
Shit is
Black
actually
can
so
leave
OP.
it.
Wait, what?
You're 22 LP before you got banned.
What do you mean? That was 90.
You peak 90, bro? Season 8, Damir peaks 90 LP.
You're flaming.
No.
Too
I
toxic.
took some of his LP.
Oof.
You entered me, you fucking shit.
I said I would dodge. You're like, no, don't dodge. I'm like, okay.
You straight up entered. You went down bot when we were ahead. We were about to dive them, and you straight entered.
Dude, what's their jungler even doing there? He's ghosting.
Alright, I think we've gone off topic a little bit. I guess we can move on to item changes.
Wait,
If
I was
oh,
summarizing.
what's up?
That's what it was.
Sorry.
It was if you go QE, you if you don't go QE against double mage, then you're also trolling. Like, I think the bot lane meta is super good for all junglers, just because these people are first timing champions. They've never played in their life, and you're playing Kha'Zix for your 6,000th game of the season in Diamond 5. So like, you should win.
Nice.
Just evolve based around bot lane, pretty much. This patch.
Shut up, dude.
Ah, fuck off. Dude. Actually, 90 LP.
Alright. With that, we can, if anyone has any questions, just write in call discussion. We can move on to item changes, I guess.
On the what?
Item changes?
Oh.
Like Stormrazor, Last Whisper buffs, general itemization.
Why are we still talking about Stormrazor?
I think it's a fun item.
Because people like play League of Legends for fun, and then they're like, "Oh, Stormrazor, dude, watch me one-shot this guy. I only wasted 5,000 gold on it."
Even someone in the background
What
like
the
that.
heck was that?
Someone thinks I'm funny as fuck.
Yeah. So, does anyone have any thoughts on Stormrazor? VirtueBot, maybe you want to start this one?
Really? What is this? How did Stormrazor become a meme?
It's a popular topic.
So yeah. So what's the deal? If you don't like Stormrazor, like go ahead, throw some stuff at me. What don't you like about it?
Okay, what I don't like about Stormrazor is that the basic attack condition is, it's what, like 3 seconds to a quarter second based on attack speed, right? Like that?
Yeah.
And Stormrazor only has 30%, right?
Yeah,
it only has 30%, and I don't feel like I'm in the wiki, but it's like 2.5 seconds if you have 30% attack speed.
I don't know exactly how it calculates it, but it's down to like 1.5 by the time you build it with Kha'Zix. So it's like not that bad.
I thought it was like 2.5. I'm pretty sure if you don't have any extra attack speed.
But like, yeah, I think it like for some reason your attack speed per level goes into the calculation. I think like just
okay,
buy,
that might have
if you
changed.
just like buy it in game, like and read what the item says. It's usually like 1.5, 1.6, depending on.
Okay, I thought it was like 2.5. Because I haven't built it that often.
Yeah, so
But
like
if it does go into the calculation, that might change it. But I was worried because if it's like 2.5 seconds and you ult and you have 1.25 seconds, that basically means you have like some extra second of downtime where you're not allowed to auto attack if you want to reset it like you would reset Duskblade. You know what I mean?
yeah. So yeah, like for me, it's usually like it depends on when you buy it, but like anywhere from like 1.5 to like 1.6, like 1.8, kind of. So like if you have R-Evolve, you're definitely gonna get it, and like.
Yeah.
You know, obviously with R-Evolve, you kind of can. It just depends. I mean, that's going to come like person to person, how you feel about that delay. But that's why like when I did most of the calculations, I just did one proc because like that's what you're guaranteed to get.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on Stormrazor plus Triforce that's always lower than your ult?
Shut up.
I was just asking.
Don't even ask that. You should be banned from this Discord.
What the fuck? I was
Dude, come on, it's a good build, dude.
Like what? If you ever buy, wow, I don't know. I'm sorry.
I never said it was good. I was just asking.
7,000 gold.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
but what,
it's a big gold
Yeah.
sink.
I mean, like, what else would you buy?
Yeah, what's Duskblade anyways?
Dude, I mean, you're not gonna buy any of this before.
I would rather buy 2 Duskblades in that build. I'm not even lying. Just for the extra lethality, I would rather buy 2.
Wait, but you don't get extra lethality? Unlucky.
All right, but yeah, Stormrazor, like, I don't know. I don't really see why it's bad. I don't see the argument why it's bad. It's more damage
is it
efficient
good?
than Ghostblade. It's
Yeah,
more damage efficient than Ghostblade, and more slot.
What would your arguments for it be, Virtue? Just overall.
Just that Just that, like, compared to Ghostblade, it's more damage efficient and more slot efficient. What
Yeah,
else?
I can see that because as soon as you auto attack someone, you get 20% move speed,
Less stat
which
efficient.
is basically the same ability as you would have if you had.
That's what I'm saying, and you get attack speed, which, like, I mean, I don't know. I guess everyone has their own opinion on attack speed, but
Why do you need attack speed on an assassin?
I don't see how 40 damage is gonna really help you.
40 damage.
Yeah, it's 160%.
Okay.
Probably like 50 damage.
Virtue?
So you auto attack for 100 damage. That. Mm.
Yeah, because you don't have lethality. You literally do 50.
I mean, I would not build Stormrazor before Duskblade ever personally.
Oh,
If I
hell
were to
no.
build it, it would
Yeah,
be
never
it would be
before
Warrior.
Duskblade.
Just because
I
Duskblade
don't
is
think anyone's arguing that.
no, dude, it's like third at the absolute
yeah,
earliest.
third item at the absolute earlier. So
Yeah, I know
at that point, you
but-
have a couple hundred AD, and your auto attacks are not doing 100 damage, and you have lethality.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good. I still like. If you want to talk about the damage, like that's basically up to you. You don't have to build the most damage efficient item, but that's still what it is. So, like, with that being said, I don't see how it's not like a viable or like legitimate item.
I mean, I think
Because
it's
of that
perfectly
alone.
legitimate. It's just depending on what you want, because you're basically trading Ghost Blades out of combat move speed for Stormrazor's
18
attack speed.
lethality.
And damage though.
Yeah, and the lethality is also there, but I mean, you're trading that for Stormrazor's attack speed. Like, in my opinion, that's the real trade. Because Stormrazor will, with a proc, will do more damage than Ghostblade, I think. But
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
then you're comparing the attack speed to the move speed.
Think
Yeah,
about
I-
it like
I don't know why I prioritize 2 auto attack items instead of just 1 and then build into Q damage.
think about it like this, right? So you want the attack speed from Stormrazor, right? Like that's the like really big benefit. But at the same time, you're an assassin, right? So you need like if you want to play for DPS and like why would you not just buy Black Cleaver over Stormrazor? Because you can kill tankier players better. Like it's just if you want Stormrazor as an assassin item, then it's not good because of the attack speed that you get. So you can't use that as a reason why it's good.
No,
I
I
don't
don't.
see
I
how
don't even
it's-
think you need to talk about the attack speed. I think you
Well,
can leave it completely out of the conversation. Like just the
I
damage.
feel like
Items with just the damage.
you really don't lose damage compared to Ghostblade because don't forget that you get 20 additional AD off of Stormrazor compared to Ghostblade. It's 55 to 75.
More expensive as well, though.
300 gold.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't matter. Like increasing combo damage divided by the item cost, like it's more for Stormrazor if you get at least 1 proc,
Hmm.
and then you can get 2 procs like R Evolve 3. Like you know what I mean? Like it's actually a lot more damage. Whether you need it, that's totally debatable, but it is that.
Yeah, if you get all 3 procs, like it's a lot more damage. You're gonna kill everyone in 2 procs at most. Like unless it's a tank, which in that case, why'd you buy it over Black Cleaver? It's kind of like
Also,
Also
for
fit.
Youmuus, people buy Youmuus for the move speed out of combat and the active, so it's like an underrated thing people love Youmuus for.
I feel like the active one Youmuus is the exact same thing as the in combat Stormrazor proc because you get the 1 second move speed from Stormrazor, and then that gets you in range to ult again. And if you get a second proc, then whatever. But I mean, you still get a shit ton of move speed for a second versus the initial burst of move speed from Ghostblade.
when you initiate the fight, you don't need more movement speed. That's why like the Phage and Black Cleaver isn't even that great because you're already sticking to them, right? Whereas Ghostblade, you pop it before you go in. That way you can go in and like you can go in during your R evolve stealth and or like your R.
More distance that way, yeah.
It's just like double better in both of those categories.
Double
for
better.
movement speed.
Double
for movement
better.
speed. No, like in both of those categories, like the movement speed and the like worthless attack speed compared to Black Cleaver. Why would you like buy a DPS item like that for that purpose when you can just buy Black Cleaver and it helps your team so much more?
Virtue, your thoughts on this?
That's why I don't consider Stormrazor a DPS item. Like it's an assassin item, like WEQA, and it does more damage than Ghostblade. It's not about DPS. Just
You're
the straight up.
wasting half the stats anyway.
Wait, you can't say you're wasting Kha'Zix stats when you're
Yeah, it's
talking
more
about
gold.
Cleaver.
So,
What?
even if you do waste the stats, it's more.
Whoa.
Wait, how can you say you're wasting stats on Stormrazor when you're advocating for Black Cleaver, which has 400
I
fucking
never
health?
I didn't
advocated for
say
Black
that.
Cleaver. Hello?
Yeah,
That's
Do you know who
Rapaki.
you're talking to right
That's
now?
rough,
When
Hockey.
I'm
That's
asking
Rob,
any
not
items
me.
with attack speed or Black Cleaver with health, what the fuck?
if you ever compare me to Rob Hockey again, I will find your address. I will actually find your address tomorrow. I
Yeah,
am
besides,
sorry,
I'm not a
buddy, but-
fucking pussy like Peyton. I don't build
Yeah,
Cleaver.
that guy didn't even evolve R when it was like the most broken skill in the game.
Exactly.
He actually still evolved Q.
Peyton's a little bitch, that's why.
If you evolved R, you're a little bitch.
Oof.
Yeah, fuck you, Peyton.
Oof.
I
Go,
like
man.
that
600
Damir
LP.
before tells me when he's against Rengar, he didn't even evolve R when he got the 4th evolve.
That was good.
I'm
That was
legit dying.
Interesting. So back to topic. Back to Stormrazor.
It's bad.
It's really bad.
Virtue.
Or
It's so,
I think it's really
Isn't it?
fun though.
There's still no real arguments that it's bad. I haven't heard one.
you're wasting,
Wasting
like, you
stats
don't
are
use it,
irrelevant.
yeah.
Just-
When do you
It's completely
use it?
irrelevant, dude. Wasting stats is completely irrelevant.
What do you mean?
Rob, just give
Dude,
every.
yeah,
Rob,
alright, I'll tell you
just-
what it means. 75 AD and the crit alone, the item's worth building.
Alright,
How
Rob.
much gold is the item?
Doesn't matter. It's still more.
Of course it matters.
30%.
Yeah, it's more gold efficient than Ghostblade.
How is it more gold efficient?
Just fucking
Is the
calculate.
attack-
Yeah,
That's the
Virtue's
worst
done the
build
math on
ever.
it.
Okay,
did the math,
more
you
gold
literally get
efficient
that.
and better
Can
for
you-
the champion are two different things.
Is there a way where you
It's
can
literally the increase in combo damage divided by the
You
item
don't get
cost.
CDR.
Better for the champion. Like,
Hey,
it's
you don't-
literally how much it increases your damage, straight up.
Can you,
I don't know how you can compare lethality.
Yeah,
move
that's what I'm
speed.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
18
Cool
lethality is
down.
so much better than crit, I think.
Yeah.
Dude, you literally
Versus-
calculate the combo damage that you
Okay, it's not about
not
the
about
item
the
being
combo
gold
then.
efficient. Yeah, it's not about the cost efficiency of the item. It's about how good the item is for the champion. Who gives a shit if it's better item over cost efficiency if you're not using the stat helping you? How
Right.
often are you using 30% attack speed over like 20 lethality or whatever the hell it is? So is it 18 lethality now? Some bullshit.
It's like Gunblade, thinking
What's,
about it.
uh,
Like, even Gunblade's like almost 200%
What's
gold
the
efficient without
Virtue
the passive.
respond to Rapaki's points right there? Virtue?
I like Peyton's point though. Why aren't we building Gunblade? It's
Yeah,
so
that's
cost
like-
efficient. I don't get it.
It's Kha'Zix's damage, dude. Gunblade's not going to do damage for Kha'Zix. Like, it
Oh,
doesn't.
it's almost like attack
I-
speed isn't
Just
going to
let
increase your
him
damage over
let
lethality.
Virtue
Yeah.
finish.
I already told you, dude. You don't even need to factor in the attack speed. Just the AD and the crit. It's already better than Ghostblade.
Can you do
Terms
the
of damage.
math?
If you want to talk about like other shit, wait, what were you saying?
Can you do the math based on the cost efficiency of the item without the attack speed? Is that possible?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah, the
Oh, you did?
cost efficiency.
And it's still more efficient? Wow, that's pretty
Yes.
surprising. It's actually better than 18 lethality?
Yes.
You're spending 200 extra golds, or what is it? 300 extra golds for 10 more AD and 30% of a useless stat, and
It's-
one crit.
It's 20
Oh,
more.
yeah.
It's 20 more AD. So if you cut out the fact that it's 300 more gold, then it's
You don't get
basically
CDR.
10 more AD, and then you spend 750 gold on attack speed, and if you
Dude, just buy Tiamat. You don't need the Stormrazor.
Shut up, that's garbage.
Tiamat's definitely garbage,
can-
but I think Storm Raider's even worse. You should just get fucking Duskblade and LDR. Those items are so
You
stupid.
literally get
I mean, yeah,
100%
you definitely
scaling on a
don't.
Tiamat, and you get 60% on this garbage item.
Alright.
That's it, dude.
We can move off of Stormrazor, I guess now. Does anyone have any closing thoughts on Stormrazor?
I'll try it more.
I'll just call it a preference item at this point. Like I feel like it's like Tiamat and shit
I
like
call
a
it a
preference item.
preference. I think it's really
Yeah.
bad to ever build attack speed when you're
Yeah,
one.
like the combo, like
Yeah, it just
buying
fucks me
the
up so
actual
hard.
item in a game. It's like you want to buy a fucking pickaxe and 2 daggers. Like I don't know.
I can't be the only one that was fucked over by the Machete change when they took the attack speed off. I
Yeah,
canceled
shit.
so many auto
Yeah,
attacks for
shit's pretty
weeks.
We talked over
And that was
the
literally
machete
25%
changes.
attack speed. It just felt so bad. Like imagine going from 30% attack speed or like anything. It's
I
like
don't know
you
if
get
you-
used to it.
If you notice the bug with absolute focus, but if your absolute focus wears off and you're in the middle of the auto, it cancels the auto.
Is that why I keep canceling autos? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
No,
It's
that's not why you keep canceling autos.
That's why you take celerity, baby. Let's go.
That's been happening to me, and I figured it out. That's what causes it. Like it just randomly cancels my auto, and it's
More
absolute
knowledgeable than me.
focus.
I thought I was just
Interesting.
canceling the autos because I was still fucked over by the machete changes.
I will try it more Virtue Bot and then get back to on what I think. I think the playstyle of Q Evolve, which is like the best one right now, it just doesn't fit with the auto attacking thing. But I will try it more.
Cool, man. Yeah, let me know.
Sometimes it feels awkward to.
I will not try it on my main. I'm sorry, but I've already lost like 300 LP after the bot lane changes because I just get fucking griefers on my team. That first time champions. So
Oof.
I will not do it on my main. I'll do it on like 3 Smurfs and then let you know.
All right, cool, man.
Next topic.
Next topic. It's another item. So,
What is it?
the Last Whisper bus. What do you guys think about the
Ugh.
new Last Whispers?
The
and
game
where you would
ends
build
too
them?
fast. You can't even build it. The game's over.
I don't like it just because of how fucking expensive it is. Like 10% armor pen is like, what is it, like 900 gold or something? It's so fucking expensive of a stat.
Mm-hmm.
Like holy shit.
Virtue, do you have any
Oh,
thoughts
the
on
Last
Last
Whisper?
Whisper? Yeah, like the 2 new ones.
Oh, I don't know, man. I haven't actually done any math for that. I'm just.
I don't even get Last Whisper.
Yeah,
first.
it
I
doesn't
just get
even matter, the
pickaxe.
I
Yeah.
didn't even get the pickaxe. The game's over at 3 items.
Last
like
Whisper,
I don't get the game to go that long.
Last Whisper is 27% gold efficient without its passive, and it becomes efficient when the target has more than 238 armor. Yikes.
You should never build the Last Whisper. Just build pickaxe, longsword, and then upgrade full.
Mm.
If you're at a point where you need to build Last Whisper, you're probably lost the game anyway because
Yeah.
like you're probably really behind.
Just buy Black Cleaver, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, shut up, bud.
Keep looking your vagina over there, bud.
When do you guys
the
think
problem,
you?
like even with LDR, like the problem I have with it is that if you want to say like it's even LDR is like way better against tanks than it is against squishies, and if I'm against tanks, I'd rather build a Black Cleaver, honestly, because
What?
LDR LDR
What?
is gold,
I don't
LDR. Wait, listen. LDR is gold efficient at like 120 armor. Squishies are
not.
What? It's pretty much always better. And
Dude, that damage
Dude,
goes
if they have a
single
single
armor, have 120 armor.
Like,
Last
what was that boots called? If they have boots, the armor boots, that's all you need. Like,
Yeah.
It makes it.
Imagine not
barely
building
gold
they have,
efficient. I mean,
Tabai.
it makes it barely gold efficient.
Why does it
mean,
matter whether it's gold efficient or not? It's
like,
still better.
Because Last Whisper doesn't have any utility effects. It doesn't. It's not like Ghostblade where you say, well, it has move speed. It's not like Stormrazor where you can say, oh, it has.
It
move
has
speed.
really good utility. It eliminates the enemy champions off the map. That's the best utility there is in this game. It's called a death timer. It gives you a great screen and
literally,
everything.
literally, like you do true damage if you have LDR.
Yeah. I don't see how. I'm literally building a third every game. It's so good.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you
So-
should. In my opinion, you should build it third every game.
What's
LDR is
that?
amazing.
Virtue?
Warrior
What's that?
DB into pickaxe longsword, then just builds the LDR and
Wait,
then
LDR doesn't even build it of.
pickaxe longsword.
Oh, you mean because Longsword? Because Last Whisper is a little Longsword.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
Why would you upgrade? Don't buy the long fucking Last
Yeah,
Whisper.
it's
That's
really
terrible. Holy
shitty.
shit.
It feels bad.
I literally
build
don't even build the
LDR.
Last Whisper. If I back and don't have enough for straight up LDR, I just build straight at Dirk instead. It's not worth it.
Someone
I
asked
don't
what's your
build
build order.
LDR third unless they have like a tanks.
Someone
like,
asked Rob,
build.
what is your build order
Warrior,
referring to?
Duskblade, Last Whisper, or LDR, whatever.
You
Fucking.
don't get Tiamat?
I did it for a little while, but I don't know. If I'm ahead, it feels good, but if I'm behind, I'd just rather just get the Duskblade.
Mm-hmm. Virtue, what do you think
Or
about?
even just even.
Tiamat's such a huge power spike.
What do you think about the LDR?
LDR, it's amazing. I don't think it seems like not everyone's catching on to the fact that it does more damage than Ghostblade, even to squishies. So I hope
Because it changed from bonus armor to total armor, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because
So if you want to do damage,
the percentage is before the lethality, so you do
It's
2 damage.
35%, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it counts for it before the lethality does.
That's fair.
yeah. So if your targets have more than 50 armor, LDR is gonna do more damage than Ghostblade.
So any champion above level 8.
Yep,
Yep.
exactly.
I like vouching for LDR. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I actually don't understand why they made Last Whisper so bad, but LDR is so much better than Last Whisper. Like, it doesn't actually make any sense because
you can't just rush it and
You can't,
instantly.
yeah, you can't just sit on it for like 10
Because that was
I
the
guess.
problem with the old Last Whisper was it was only 2,400 gold for some insane stats.
I guess, yeah, it seems kind of awkward that you go from an item that's like literally one of the worst component items in the game to an actually like not like it's not shit final item. It's like you expect, I don't know, you expect the component to not be complete shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the same thing with any like Vamp Scepter item. Like that component's garbage. Like, have you ever built Scimitar? Like, it feels so bad when you have to build the Vamp Scepter instead of building Pickaxe.
Yeah, I love spending 600 gold for no AD.
Yeah, you're spending 900 gold for 10 AD. That feels literally terrible.
What about Mortal Reminder, the other Last Whisper, for like grievous wounds?
Wait, there's a second Last Whisper item?
Does anyone think that's viable?
Did they just add that like
Make someone
yesterday?
else build Grievous Wounds.
Build it against Vladimir.
Yeah, would you guys get it versus Vlad and Swain every game?
If you're against Vlad and Swain, you probably lost anyway. So
Agreed. 100% agree. Actually,
Virtue, do you
Always
do you think
ban
it's okay?
Vlad.
yeah, Vlad's fucking stupid. Holy shit.
yeah,
Virtue
yeah,
bot.
for a minute on this patch now.
Virtue bot,
Yeah, what's up?
do you like the Mortal Reminder?
Nah, man. I can't give up 10% armor pen. If your team needs Grievous Wounds, just make someone else build that shit.
Yeah, every mid goes Morello second anyways.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You need
Yeah.
it to,
It gives a
you
lot
need
less
it to
total.
one-shot of Vlad.
Yeah,
You'll never be able to kill Vlad without it.
1v1 at least, yeah. Can
Building
move
the
on.
fucking other Last Whisper item. What the hell?
Is there any other item questions people had before we move on?
Tiamat.
Yeah, we can touch on
Edge of
Tiamat.
Night?
Oh yeah, Edge of Night.
Do we actually need to discuss Tiamat? It's still a preference item, just like it has been for the past 72 years of League of
Yeah,
Legends.
I agree.
I mean,
we ran
that's
into
a
this
negative. In
viable
Season
thing.
4, it was a definitely must item. Season 4 and
It is
Season
an
5.
actual must item now. Like, legit.
I don't think it's a
Why
must.
do you
but
think it's a must, Damir?
Because it's a huge fucking power spike.
Because Damir plays only in Loelo, so you can farm without being punished.
The biggest argument people have against it is it delays your Dustblade spike, which is arguably your
Yeah,
biggest
that's
You
the
don't
only
need your
argument I'll
Dustblade
have.
spike early though. They nerf the damage, it doesn't matter.
That's the only argument I have against Tiamat too. Is if you get Tiamat and you fall behind, your Duskblade's super delayed.
You're,
Yeah.
but Tiamat does more damage than your Duskblade.
I mean, 1200 gold, 20 AD, 100%
25
AD active. Oh, 25?
And when would you guys build Tiamat after Warrior? Still?
Yeah, always after Warrior. You never get it. There's like literally no other spot to get it. It takes up an item slot too.
Tiamat literally like is so good because it gives you burst and it gives you wave clear for your Q.
I've done both, so my preference is the no Tiamat just because I don't know. Like
Yeah,
sometimes
same.
my mid game's pretty fucking bad, so I sometimes do some stupid shit and then fall behind. But I don't think either way is right or wrong.
Mm-hmm. I agree for the most part. Another item we wanted to go over is Edge of Night. If anyone has any opinions
Yikes.
on that,
Game is over.
I think
before you
it's
buy it.
yeah. I mean, it's a great sixth item.
I think Rob built it. If he's doing a full lethality build, if you guys consider that viable, not Rob Hockey, but Rob Dog.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think if
it's
you go
like-
fully Zali, you should lose.
I think
I
full
think if you're
lethality is
buying
bad.
Edge of Night, you're just trolling.
Even if you
That's
have
the most
Ghostblade
useless
and
item in the
Dustblade
game.
already.
I think it's okay as a last item. I
No,
mean,
it's
what else
not.
are you gonna put in the last slot? Wait, how many items? You have Boots, Warrior, Duskblade, Ghostblade, LDR, and I guess Damir has
Guardian
Hydra,
Angel.
so that's
You know, I really think there's just better options. Like, I'd much rather have
Literally,
GA,
yeah.
Maul, QSS. I'd much rather have so many other options than fucking.
yeah. I usually do
Fucking
QSS
death
as my
stance,
last
which makes you
item.
insanely
Yeah.
unkillable.
Well, I mean,
Death
you
Stance
get
is
Death Stance
underrated.
after you sell your Warrior. No, that's when I usually get it
Yeah, you
if the
can do
game's
that.
going that long.
The game doesn't go. I don't know what patch you guys are playing on.
I
I don't think I've played a game past like 35 minutes and like.
Dude, Damir
3
plays on a
weeks.
different patch than all of us. All of his games go to like 40 minutes. That's why Gathering's so good for him.
Because he feeds. He actually just feeds till Gathering Storm's good, just to feel better about his
What do you
dream. It's
mean?
like,
I've never had a game go past like maybe 28 minutes in the last 3
Yeah.
weeks. I'm watching Damir stream. Every game's fucking like 38 to 43 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
He has to get value out of the Dark Harvest and Gathering Storm. What do you mean?
The Dark Harvest is really good, but I don't know. Like I think Gathering's shit, but
Dark
it
Harvest,
always
yeah.
works out for Damir because his games just go so fucking long.
Dark Harvest is terrible. Do not take it.
The couple times I went Gathering, I
Oh,
just
no.
never got used out of it. The game's always over 23 minutes.
Dark Harvest is
Let's
bad.
not even bring up that after
Wait,
last
Dark
seminar.
Harvest is so good.
Stop. Don't even
It
go
is
on that
a
topic
win
again.
bar, Rune.
Stop. Stop. We're
What was
not
it?
talking about Dark Harvest
How
versus
could-
Electrocute
I
again.
honestly think that if you're not going to go Dark Harvest, if you're actually going Electro, you're trolling. You should just go Phase Rush at that point.
All
I
right.
tried that
honestly
shit.
think-
It
Please.
actually
honestly
wasn't
think
that
Phase
bad.
Rush is way better than Electro.
I'm gonna mute if we get into this discussion. We
do we
ran
have a
into the
Runes
ground for
discussion?
like an hour last
Did you
seminar.
talk about Phase Rush though?
Dude, we
Let's
gotta
hear
do
it.
We will talk about Phase Rush. That's on the list.
Phase Rush is actually really good.
Yeah, I think it's good too. It's pretty viable.
I don't know about really good.
It's pretty
I
good.
think it's better than Electro.
I think it's really
viable.
underrated. It's fun.
Dark
Yeah.
Harvest is literally the best.
Shut
Dark
up,
Harvest,
dude. That
Dark
shit is
Harvest
Stop.
is
I
just
will-
so good.
I will mute.
You're,
Please
you're
stop.
retarded.
Okay, on a different runes note, since the celerity change, have any of you guys started taking precision again, or not really? Everyone's still
Never.
taking sorcery.
I would just take attack
Hell no.
speed. That's
Wait,
troll.
yeah.
I literally
Wait,
buffed.
but I wasn't. Well, to be fair, I was never taking celerity anyway, so like, I don't know. I
Slurry's
always took.
garbage. I don't know
Yeah,
why
I
you
always
take
took
it.
absolute focus. Celerity kind of always sucked for Kha'Zix, in my opinion. I think on
Well,
other
yeah, literally
the other
so
change
bad.
was with the jungle
It doesn't
changes that
provide you anything.
with the jungle changes that was at the same time as the celerity change. Kha'Zix's clear was also a little less healthy because of the machete change, the W not dealing bonus damage to monsters, so his clear got a little less healthy. So you can break absolute focus in the middle of your clear now. So that's why I was asking.
Never
Well, yeah,
had that
if you were
issue.
if you were always going absolute focus, your clear was fine, as long as
Like,
you were like potting correctly.
As long as you don't get fucked on your leash, you will never lose it.
Hmm.
Yeah, just pot correctly and smite the right camps so that you don't fall really low.
Yeah. Also,
Or by Talisman.
we're doing.
Plus, Scuttle Crab gives you like 400 mana back for some reason. Not sure why, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Yeah,
really
I
buffed
don't
it.
understand that
Yeah.
either. It's full mana.
If you're
just from
low on
Scuttle.
mana, you.
Yeah.
I'm literally hitting Scuttle at 0 mana, and I just get like 70 or 80% of my bar back. I'm like,
Yeah,
all right.
it's like using clarity. Just kill the Scuttle, you get free clarity. It's OP.
This is
I
why
think-
Smite is a thing because you don't even.
I
need-
think if you're going Phase Rush, you should go Celerity, though, because you literally get like 60 AD with Nimbus Storm and Youmuus.
Isn't that kind of? I mean, I guess if you're
Kind of
taking-
nutty. You ulti with the Nimbus Storm, and you get the Phase Rush proc plus
Nimbus
Youmuus, and you have boots. Yeah, that one, Nimbus Cloak. You literally get like 65 AD, I think it is. Some spicy shit. Yeah, that page.
I take Stormrazor's Rush and Nimbus Surge right now. Actually, thank you.
I take that in top lane. Actually, it's really fun.
God,
So-
that is the most
Up
troll page I've ever seen.
Let's
It's
go.
so
It's good
good.
actually. It's actually
It's
good.
actually really good.
It is. I swear.
You're actually griefing with that page.
Let's just go delve into the Phase Rush discussion. What do you guys think about Phase Rush? Who wants to
Disgusting.
start? Someone who's used it before.
Oh
know
wait,
there's, like,
I like it for laning.
for laning.
For laning.
You're gonna take Celerity, Water Walking, and Nimbus for laning.
Yeah, bro, top lane's sick. You just get the Tiamat first item, push out lane, walk into the enemy jungle, take Raptors and shit. It's spicy.
Dude, you're playing in fucking Silver Elo. Stop looking
Hey.
at shit.
I thought you were talking about me.
You
I was
playing
like, I'll have you
Silver
know, I'm dueling with cookies, so I'm playing in Masters, and it's working. It's so funny.
But you actually play in Silver like every other week because your account's surfing.
Shut
Why would you ever say that to him?
Big yikes.
I
Yeah,
literally
literally
so
playing
lucky
in
to
20
Masters.
I'll hit like
Fuck
20
up.
You
games
did,
and
you
D2
did.
plus Yola, so
You actually solo queued 2 Masters on stream. Only grief like 3 games.
What do you mean?
You only grew for like 3 games and your cow was gone.
It was just one.
It was.
I had to play top lane Kha'Zix against an Aatrox. So
You should have went Phase Rush. Would have had way more fun.
So
dude,
I feel like we're missing out on a lot of people who actually like personally take it, because there's a lot of people who have been vouching for it recently. Tingus is one of them.
like, what are you gonna do with it?
No,
You just,
I think it's
run at
good.
people?
Tingus is
really
trolling
good.
though, because he's going R evolve in fucking like flat normal games with Phase Rush on Oceania, which might as well be like number 3 in
It's
A
still
or something.
Still
Which
good
might
if
as
you
well be
evolve.
like Bronze 2 in EU, which might as well be Bronze 5 in Korea. So I don't know, like his server's a little bit.
I don't understand why. It's so stupid.
It's actually pretty good. If you tried it, I mean, I don't think you'd like it because of the way you play, but I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it
it's
fits
good
Damir's
in,
playstyle at all.
I
like, if you
honestly,
just
if they nerfed
auto-spam
Dark Harvest, I would take it.
I never played Dark Harvest.
I would take it over. I think it's way better than Electro.
Next thing you know, someone's gonna say you need mechanics to play with it.
Yeah,
He gotta press Q like 3 times or something, and
Yeah,
I
instead
think
of
if
auto
anybody
queuing to
watched
kill
Damir-
someone, you gotta sit there and auto spam, auto queue, auto queue 5 times. Like, yeah, dude.
I mean, I think if
I mean,
anybody
good with
plays Damir, they
Stormrazor.
should know you don't need mechanics to play Kha'Zix, because got some eye bleeding
know.
going on.
Damn.
People tell me otherwise. They're like, oh, you have no
You-
mechanics, you're garbage.
You do have no mechanics,
Yeah,
but you're not garbage.
I mean, that part is true, but
That is true.
you don't have to be garbage because of it. It's okay.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen Nightblue's mechanics? They're atrocious, and he's a really good player, right, guys?
He's a good
Right?
Fortnite player, right?
What I still don't get is Damir is the most insane, like, FPS player I've ever seen, and he has the worst league mechanics I've seen in my entire life.
It's a good.
next topic.
Does anyone have any closing thoughts on Phase Rush? I don't feel like anyone actually uses
It's
it.
a
so
4-fun
we
rune.
would have to.
Wait,
move
no,
on
Chaos
quickly.
uses it. Chaos uses it.
I mean, like in here, that can give an argument for it.
I think it's good as fuck.
I think it's really good too.
I mean, I already told you, you got like 65 AD or something. It's up there from celerity. And then if you're taking water walking, I guess you'll get way more if you're in river. But
What
I
do
hope
you
my
guys?
platinum friends out there are taking that shit.
What do you guys think about Nimbus Cloak versus, or just Nimbus Cloak in general?
No,
I think unless you're going phase rush, just don't bother.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Take it
Ultimate.
over celerity, water walking, absolute focus, or scorch. Like, you should be hung.
Isn't that thing only good on, like, Quinn?
I mean, it's
No,
only
really
good
good
if
on
you're.
Talon too.
It's only good if you're. It's really good on champions that you're speccing into that tree
I
primary.
think it's good on Nocturne too, kinda.
Shut up.
I like Nocturne.
Wait, what?
It's okay on Nocturne.
You gotta go faster in the air, bro.
Yeah,
Why not?
fuck celerity water walking. Just go Nimbus Cloak.
So what do you guys take instead of Gathering Storm?
I take water
Fuck
walking.
off.
Water walking, yeah.
You're retarded.
I took Scorch over Gathering before I thought water walking was good. So
Ravenous
Before they
Hunter?
nerf Scorch, definitely.
yeah,
Water
before
Walking
they
is better.
Yeah,
But
So
after that, like water walking.
but I mean, it's a combination of Scorch getting nerfed plus Scuttle early. Water walking is better because you're going to be in the river. So
Do you guys take Ravenous or Relentless Hunter? Or Ultimate Hunter?
That's preference. I would never take Ultimate Hunter personally,
I
but
think
I think
Ultimate sucks. Yeah, Ultimate
But yeah,
Hunter
Ultimate
sucks.
Hunter on a
Fucking
champion
bad.
that already has a 42-second cooldown ultimate at
It's-
rank 3.
I
Good
agree.
joke.
I agree.
Yeah.
Ravenous always.
Ravenous. Dude,
Ravenous
you
always.
showed me the
agree.
way. I used to like one trick Relentless. I did like 3 games of Ravenous Q evolve. You're actually just cheesing. Like you have a win condition in your runes that's
That's
not
okay.
named Gathering Storm. Like one that you can actually meet.
It's not named Gathering.
Like it's an actual win
Interesting.
condition. Getting 5 stacks and then you press Q for 500 life. It's like you actually just win.
I agree.
I'm convinced
Ravenous
that
Hunter
it is
is-
beyond
The
overpowered.
difference between Ravenous Hunter and Relentless Hunter is that everyone takes Relentless. Like that's like the most used rune because it's visible power, while Ravenous is invisible power because for most of the game you're not healing that much with every ability, so you're healing like plus 10, plus 20, so nobody really notices it. But
I noticed it a
adds
lot.
up. It adds up really quickly.
I was always switching back and forth between Ravenous and Relentless, but I'm doing Ravenous for a while now. I think it's way better. I was only doing that because I was going like torch like invade build something. I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
some fucking cheesy bullshit.
It's literally like
Rob,
having.
you might have moved to a third world country a second ago.
It's literally having Triumph in your kit.
And fucking Death Stance in your kit. It's actually
Not
a win
Death
condition.
Stance. It's Gunblade.
Yeah.
It's literally a win condition. Like,
Alf,
you can actually
it's
just win 5 turns.
for dueling, like skirmishing. Like if you're 1v1ing someone, healing for an extra.
For anything. For actually
it's-
anything. Even
or
team
yeah,
fights
like
is still better.
moving
can
around. Like
solo Baron
even after like a fight, I can just go top lane, clear 2 waves, and I'm full HP again instantly because I have multiple forms of healing again.
If you have 1 man and you're 20 minutes, you can solo Baron as Kha'Zix.
You have what?
I'm not gonna
If you have
confirm or
one mountain
deny
dragon,
that. I have no fucking
and
idea.
you can solo Baron.
I was about to try it in my
It's on
game because
Ravenous.
Baron's about as fun right now.
Do
if,
it.
if you have Ravenous with 5 stacks and you have a mountain, you can solo drag with it because it heals you on the mountain's true
You can
damage.
solo drag. I'm proud of you, buddy. Good job.
Please.
No, what?
Why, this kid keeps
Oh.
asking the same question.
Which
Please
one?
talk about 2 times longswords plus talisman versus 1 times longsword plus smite first
Oh.
back. Haha. He
Yeah,
said it like 30 fucking times.
Yeah,
Like,
what do you guys
What
think
was
about
it?
your first back? If you get two
What'd he say?
longswords and talisman, or 1 longsword plus your smite.
I already know what
Smite.
Damir's gonna say. Warhammer or 2 longswords every time. I think smite 1 longsword's good.
Damir thinks it's better because he plays Blue Smite like a retard.
Well, I mean, I
I
play
think
blue
it's-
smite,
I
too,
agree.
so I think it's
Blue
better.
OP.
Blue is
That
definitely
is
much better than
so
red smite.
ungodly. You guys are trolling.
We've been over this topic as well a million times, so I'm not even gonna bother. But
But
yeah.
I like going smite 1 longsword on first back because you always have 1,000 gold. It's like exactly pretty much. Plus you can get a ward, but I mean,
Before we end off on runes, do you guys think inspiration secondary is decent or no?
Nope.
holy shit, inspiration's crazy, dude. You can wait 10 minutes and get like a pair of boots, and that's really great.
There's some niche setups that people use,
I think
like,
it's actually pretty good.
like the boots.
I
There's
think
some niche
honestly, the
setups.
main materializer is crazy right now, Kha'Zix.
Please stop trolling.
Yeah, you can use it on a cannon when you're
Dude,
get a
wait, if
Dark
you think
Harvest
about
stack.
it, you could go the potion one, and you get potions, you get move speed from
Oh
that.
my
That'll match
God.
with your celerity and your water walking. You'll get so much fucking AD. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
I prefer personally go Time Warp Tonic with a Hunter's Potion just for the synergy.
Exactly. It's my boy. He knows.
Mhm.
The fucking move speed with
I
the
think-
celerity. Oh, wait, you don't have celerity. The fuck. All right, hold on. Let me rethink this.
The magic
What about-
boots are really, really, really overpowered.
No, they're not.
Compared to I do not think it's better. I just think the magic boots are really, really, really strong.
What-
A lot of players in Korea actually still go it, and
Of course. Wait, it's because
I
of
mean,
the
it is-
CDR too, by the way, because they use those trinkets in Korea. Crazy thing I know. You don't really see it too often in other regions. But the 5% CDR is pretty good for them.
Oh my god. Random,
I'm not-
good streak
Alright,
of games.
now,
Silver
I
keeps
just have to
linking it,
comment
dude.
on this kid, my boy here. The fact that I see a mortal reminder anywhere in those items shows that you don't know what you're doing.
Wait, fear the bug. Why
He has-
what do you
he has-
take secondary?
His Bobby Boots and Stormrazor.
Yeah, I don't know
Stop
about
linking.
Mobies. I don't know about the Mobies.
Stop linking.
I don't know about the Stormrazor. Look at him buy the components of fucking BF sword, pickaxe, and a dagger and a Kha'Zix
Leave
inventory.
my
Tell me
Mobies.
tell me that's correct. Tell me you shouldn't be banned. Say it. Say I should not be banned.
Oh god. What are the best boots for Kha'Zix? That's a good little small question.
If you don't buy tabbies every single game, no matter the
Tabby or
team
Mercs.
comp.
Yeah, I think
Tabbies
it's Damir
and
Mercs.
Mercs.
I agree. I think we're done with runes. I'm not gonna bother going into keystones, so let's just move on from that.
Dark Harvest is bad.
Fuck you. Okay, next one. Next
Anyone
one is
higher than 600 LP this season?
jungle
No?
matchups.
Dude, I will get
Okay.
rank 1 this
Bad.
season.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
You told me that last season as well. I
I feel like I've heard this for the past 2 years now.
Right's the only thing stopping Damir anymore.
Dude,
be real.
I legit get banned whenever I get high
Reddit.
elo. Like, it's not my fault.
Yeah, that's my problem too. Like Steve.
Oof.
Like, whenever you see me in Master or Challenger, the Riot just bans me.
Oh, challenger. That's a funny word. I haven't heard that one from you in a while.
I mean,
Listen, Damir, I've been telling myself I'm gonna get past D1 for the past 4 seasons, and it just hasn't happened. So I'm
It's
just
just
gonna.
not good. I don't know what to
at
tell
least you
you.
can say a challenger flex, right? So it's okay.
Yeah,
Listen, 3v3 ladder is rough, all right? 50 slots, all right? That's serious shit.
Like I'm actually leveling my account since the first time since season 3, so we can do it this time.
I've leveled 1 account each
Nice.
season, and I will admit it's the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
I've been playing ARAM for the past 40 games.
Oh my. Oh
You're
my God.
psychopathic. What?
I thought you were playing Earth.
Yeah, wait, why are you playing Arian?
Why are you playing bots?
Yeah, why are
Yeah,
you playing
dude, bots. It's so
I never
fast.
play bots. I always just play blind pick to level accounts.
Holy
bots are
shit,
way
what's
too
wrong
boring.
with you, Rob? It takes like a day if you do
Yeah,
bots.
What? I don't want to play bots all
It's
day.
over in a
bots
day,
are
just
cancer.
suffer for one
Wait,
day.
you don't
My
want to play
brain
bots, but you
doesn't
want to
work
play
that
blind
well.
pick?
Yeah, just
My
suffer
brain
for one day.
build
doesn't work that
Tiamat?
well. I can't afford to play bots all day, all right?
Bots just give Rob too much trouble. He has to play versus normal people.
I like blind pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just speed through bots in literally like one day.
Anyway, one of the last topics is the jungle matchups. So, who wants to start? I think a good one is Taliyah right now. Does anyone
If
have
you
any
lose
thoughts on
to
the Taliyah
Taliyah-
matchup?
You should go next.
She's a
How are you gonna lose to Taliyah?
Yeah, if you lose to Taliyah, you should go next.
She's really oppressive early game and her clears fast as shit.
No
so she,
clue how
I think,
has-
I think with the nerf yesterday or 2 days ago with 2 seconds on her Q cooldown, she's not nearly as bad because now her early game duel is so much worse now.
Everybody keeps telling me that Taliyah is like the brokenest shit ever or whatever, and every single time I played against her, I smacked the shit out of it, and I just don't see it.
No, I just think her early pressure is really cancer.
I think
If you
that's
get
one-
hit by her E and you lose because of
Yeah.
it, you think?
Yeah, you shouldn't
I mean, I
lose
think
1v1.
you shouldn't get hit by any of her abilities, to be fair, but
Mm-hmm.
I think
the only
that's
thing
one
that
of the
you get hit by is the
matchups where
W.
What were you saying,
Wait.
Big Meme?
That's one of the matchups where you can do the full clear of topside, and it's really, really good
Hard agree.
Okay, it's fair.
because you just avoid her and it's over. She can't clear her camps, you can.
Saber, do you have any thoughts on Taliyah matchup?
Not really. Just
Okay.
squishy, just one shot her.
Yeah, I agree.
Kissy,
I don't know how anybody has trouble against that.
it's fair.
You
He's
just shit on her early. She has no armor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The-
if you get the jump on her, you actually kill her in 3 spells at level 3. It's like, what? How do you lose?
True.
I guess we can wrap that one up. We can move on to Graves. Who wants to start on that one? It's a fun one.
Good luck.
Easy.
I think Graves. Yeah, I
Oh,
honestly don't think Graves is that
He's
bad.
the most common jungler right now for pick rate. He's the number 1 is Graves.
The
Can
only
we have a
thing is
Riot
that-
member in here? Please, God. Tarzan got rank 1. Like, if you haven't made the connection.
I actually never had a trouble against the Graves. So easy.
The champion's so annoying. He just,
It's-
like,
He's gonna outburst you. He's gonna build Ninja Tabby, Red Smite, Phantom Dancer, like a fucking Sterix. So much damage reduction.
yeah, like, you
His
can't
true good
kill
passive.
him.
You can't.
gonna
you
kill
can't burst
you.
him. Yeah.
You literally
If
just
you get
need-
ahead, though, it's over.
hmm
I mean, I don't know how you have trouble with him. Maybe because you don't build
Dark
or
Harvest or
get
what?
Dark Harvest.
I
Yeah.
think a fun little tip is if you go phase rush for the Graves matchup specifically, you can actually stay on him when he kites you and kill him quicker. I think it's pretty funny.
All you need is Blue Smite.
That too.
Who's my Ariel? I mean, not Ariel. Our stealth.
He literally can't beat you. Like, I don't know. If you lose to Graves, you're just...
Oh,
If he, like, he
you can literally
farms faster,
outplay
he
him so
won.
hard.
You
it's
can.
just-
You can. I will
Like,
give you that. But
it's not a hard thing to do.
high elo Graves are so fucking hard to beat. Like, I
yeah,
cannot
it is.
Tarzan, Levi, I can't beat any of their Graves. I can beat, like, Fragus
I
Graves
beat,
and shit
I
like
beat
that.
Gang Master
It also
Graves
depends
the
on the
other
player.
day. Challenger,
Yeah.
400 LP player. So, just saying, I think I got this matchup down.
The only Graves I lost to was Jankos, and he literally like
I don't
just
think that counts.
farmed.
Yeah.
He literally just
He just
farmed
farms.
mid
Yeah,
lane.
Graves wins. It's
No,
like,
no,
Yeah,
like
it's
he
cancer.
legit stole every single CS in mid lane.
funnel or what?
Funnel.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was
Not
pretty
even
much like-
funnel. Like his
It
mid lane.
wasn't funneling, it was just selfish jungling.
Yeah, he was just taking every single CS lane
Mm.
or lane CS.
Damn.
I hate playing with these EU
And
players.
Levi's the
Let's make that
same
a
way
topic.
when you play against
Let's
him.
make
He
this
just,
not a
he just
topic.
makes a gank, and even if the gank fails, he just takes all of this fucking creeps for like 2 waves and then goes back to jungling.
I want a new topic. How bad are these EU LCS players in solo queue?
Oh,
And,
God.
like
Let's
they're actually
not.
ruining my game
Let's-
quality.
Cringe games.
Let's not.
Yes, like Perks is the worst solo queue player I've ever played with in my life.
I'll have you know. Have you played with Shady yet? Because God, that guy's terrible.
Okay, but he's not you.
Oh
It's
my
not
god.
you.
Can we talk about
That's
Kha'Zix,
fair.
please?
Okay, what's
I mean,
what's
it's
on
holy
the
shit.
question?
Graves. Anyone have any last thoughts on Graves? The matchup? What you would build, how you would evolve, anything? Any
I think
nuances?
it's skill.
As
Skill
long as you
matchup?
don't have
yes.
brain damage, you should be able to beat him. Unless he gets ahead by like cheesing
Mhm.
your laners and I don't know.
I just ban it. I honestly just ban Graves.
That's
I
not
think
worth
if you're
it.
not
Because
banning
because he's the
Xin Zhao,
number
you're
one most
trolling.
picked.
I
He's
think
he's
you
still
have
more
it.
common than Xin.
Ban Xin.
Yeah,
Zin's
Zin's not as bad as Graves is. I think.
I think you should
If
ban
you don't
Xin
ban
Zhao.
Rakan, you're just trolling. I don't know.
Oh, Rakan is a good ban too. I always forget
There's
about
no
Rakan.
counterplay
'Cause
to Rakan. You just lose.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nocturne's a good matchup.
I don't have a problem with Rakan until I see him in my game and then I lose. So that's why I forget to ban him. Because people usually just go Pike first pick and then it's not a big deal.
What do you guys think about, since we brought up Xin Zhao, what do you guys think about the Xin Zhao matchup? Who wants to start?
That shit's cancer. It's real
That's
hard.
hard.
You don't win that ever. You just have
You
to
win
run
it.
away. You won't win it
That's
one
high
time.
level 6, you should have won.
I think you go Red Smite for that matchup. Specifically.
Should go Red
if you-
Smite in every
Rest my complete
matchup.
warrior, you just
Yeah.
win the duel.
I think
You literally win the match at level 3.
Yeah. Not
Because he
all
has
of
phase rush. Like, I don't think it's actually that hard. Especially at level 6. Like I think if you lose the matchup at level 6 where you have Q evolve,
Yeah.
you're
once
not
you
playing
get
Kha'Zix.
Q-Pulse easy.
You
Yeah.
like you evolve E first or what? Like I don't know. I think you should never lose that matchup
Yeah, I think
after
it's
like
not
level
bad.
2.
Wait, what
I think
matchup?
if he invades you at
Xin
level
Zhao.
2, then yeah, like if you die level 2, the game's over. You just go next because Xin Zhao's gonna like buy Sterix and it's over. But like,
what would
It's-
your
I don't-
pathing be for Xin? Just avoid
we'll
Scuttle
clear
level
top
2.
side. Yeah, we'll clear top side.
Okay.
Wait, but you
Unless
could just
Zhao goes Sharingan.
the Sharingan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sharingan's OP.
Sharingan is OP. I agree. Sharingan's OP.
Like, it's actually busted. You just get your Q off instantly.
No,
Uh,
I don't know. Wait, what pathing? Did you guys do pathing? Oh, I'm curious what
Yeah,
pathing.
we
Because
touched
I
on
think
pathing
Damir's
already.
pathing's fucking terrible.
We kind of already went over pathing. We don't have too much time. It was like the second thing.
I'm gonna cry.
Rip.
What's next?
Next is Nocturne. What do you guys think about the Nocturne matchup?
Easy as fuck matchup.
Yeah.
I think if you think about one-on-one in terms of dueling, it's easy, but the pressure he has at 6 is kind of cancer.
What do you mean?
Like,
it
you
if-
just spam ganks the lane.
Wait, you just
like,
solo kill him if you
Yeah.
find him.
Yeah.
Literally.
Okay.
They,
I mean,
they,
but
they nerfed him so hard in the hotfix, it doesn't even matter anymore.
I see.
he's good against retards. Essentially, he's good against a Shinshin who just shoves lane all game, and then
Only like picked in competitive because of how useful it is to like take away the map for 6 seconds or whatever. So it's
yeah, that's
like
true.
it basically disables the enemy team's comms. That's all it is
Mm-hmm.
because they can't say like they're just like he's on me and like you can't help him in any way because you can't see him. Like that's all the only reason the champion's picked. And in solo queue, no comms anyways. Everyone's being retarded. Like, why not just pick Eve? Like, you could actually just pick Eve and it's 4 times better than Nocturne in solo queue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hate you. Champion is broken.
Dude, all the Eve one tricks are so fucking annoying too.
Oh,
'cause
Evelynn?
they'll never cast
do
their
you-
W.
I've never found
Yeah,
Sunset annoying. Not
There's
even
a
one
lot
time.
of Evelynn 1 tricks. I see.
Yeah, Sunset, like
So fuck Sunset.
Sunset level is W. Like I swear to God, he doesn't level it. And then when he does hit me with it, it does my whole health bar. It's like, okay, I guess I lose.
Who's that other really high elo you main? I forgot who it is.
You want me to do Pant? I'll summarize it. Evolve Q, buy Red Smite, you win.
Dude, wait,
Okay.
I fucking get shit on my pants so
Don't
hard
fight
if
level
he
2,
kills
full
me
clear
early.
top side.
Yeah, if he kills me early, he just shits on you. I feel like.
Trundle, don't fight him
Yeah.
level 2, full clear top side with Talisman.
Yeah, what do you guys think about
What is
Trundle?
what is up with full clearing topside? What about the rest of the jungle? Where does that go?
You get it on your next back and then clear your top side again.
Every solution he's put out. Just
You
full
just
clear
ruined the
topside. Where the
matchup.
fuck's the bot side coming?
Fuck the outside jungle, he can have it. I don't want to fight him. I want to steal him so hard at level 6.
Yeah, you just win that full clear topside every time.
You can't beat Trundle. You cannot beat Trundle level 2. It's not possible.
If anyone's listening who's high elo, if you want to counter jungle Big Meme, you know where he's at all times.
I'm at Krugs, and I'm backing. Like, I can't. I'm not doing it. I'm not fighting him. I can't win. You cannot win that fight. Like, okay, something really cheesy you could do, and like I begged for this at the start of the patch, was you ward both dot brushes at 130, and like then you just have map hacks.
It's called the pixel brush, but okay.
Yeah, you just ward both pixel brushes, like you're map hacking at that point, and like you just win the game.
Honestly, if you're not asking your mid and top to ward the pixel brushes early, you're gonna take a 50-50.
Really hard. It's really hard. That's
and like you can get lucky a lot. Like Damir, I just saw him get lucky like every single game he played because he just goes no vision for the 50-50 every time. But
it's not necessarily each 50-50 sometimes. I don't know.
I mean, it
depends on the champion.
50-50.
Like red buff into each crab. Like I think only champions you need to be super scared of that is the Trundle, Xin Zhao, and Mill.
Dude, I always camp and then check Scuttle, so I never had. I don't know how you call it 50-50 and being
because your clear is like clear your camps and then pray that the Scuttle's up, and if it's not up, you just walk around for a few minutes. And then recall
just go
for Warhammer.
Lee Sin's really easy. You dodge his Q, and like you can cancel his ulti animation with your R if you're really, really good, but you just outscale him and you win one by red smite.
Just having mechanics over Damir level will be good enough for that.
Just buy red smite and he can't kill you. And you can clear better. So
if you try to fight Scuttle level 2, you're just griefing.
Yeah,
but why would you just fight Scuttle level 2? Wait, just take Scuttle for free. I don't understand. I need to hear these clears.
The two wards, the two wards you can get a crab for free. I agree.
Yeah.
But if you don't do that, just full clear your top son.
I always just ask my top laner to ward pixel for me, and then I'll just clear around that. Yeah. Why wouldn't I duo?
The pro players, they just walk to the tower and they AFK. They just that's all it is solo queue. Everyone's just AFK at turrets.
If you're not duoing with a solo laner as a jungler, you're just asking for a 50-50.
What other matchups?
Damir finally has a
Type them in Kha'Zix discussion.
The Udyr one is the most popular ask.
Don't fight him ever. Don't fight him ever.
Don't fight him ever.
If he has Conquer or what's the explosion one? PTA, and what's the explosion one? Aftershock? If he has any of those three, don't play. Like, don't fight him. If he has Phase Rush...
What about Sharingan Udyr? That's got to be broken, right?
What is Sharingan Udyr? Please someone explain.
I don't know, but it sounds good.
Full clear your top side.
Alright, Hail of Blades. Oh.
What is that? Full clear your top
Hail of Blades. Okay.
You can't win level 2.
Dude, my meme is catching on.
I like it. It's a good
I like it too. What about late game versus Udyr? How do you guys feel with Udyr when he's just pushing, split pushing, getting inhibitors?
You'll never have a problem with Udyr unless he literally like does red buff to your blue buff and steals your blue buff.
The only time Udyr is annoying is when he just spam invades you because he'll shit on you early. But if you like even have a slight lead on him, you can 1v1.
Dude, Udyr is fucking terrifying with the double Q from a bush. He takes like half your HP in under a quarter second.
God, it's insane. Yeah, because he gets
so terrifying.
If he has red buff, he has like 3 bleeds or some shit.
You just die.
He has 3 bleeds, and the double Q literally does like 300 damage in the span of like a second.
And he probably red smited, so it's true damage, so you just die.
Yeah,
I'm
red
talking
smite
about
level 2. Yeah,
Oh.
red smite level 2. Yep.
Oh, level 2. Okay.
Red smite level 2 broken.
Never mind.
Hard agree. He got 3 kills on an invade back for red smite level 1 broken.
Nidalee is stay in your jungle. If you counter ganker, the game's over. Nidalee cannot come back if she can.
And just full clear your top side.
Or you can just full clear your top side, back, go to your bot side, then full clear your jungle again, and you'll be a level ahead of her.
I don't understand why you're just clearing one side. I do full clear every game, pretty much. Like different iterations of it, but always full clear.
Because your camps will respawn when you come back, and you'll have your other thingy, so you clear it even faster.
Like my clear for bottom side is red buff, Raptors.
Then you don't get the Krugs.
Top side Scuttle, bro. Listen, I'm not done yet. topside Scuttle, blue, Gromp, Wolves, then to Krugs, then to Raptors, then Scuttle again, back with fucking 1350. It's great.
It's because you walked over.
I'll tell you the best clear, right?
It was dead.
You do red
Damir.
buff, Wolf, blue, Gromp, check for
It's terrible.
Scuttle. If it's taken, you just gank mid. If that doesn't work, just go to Wraith.
I hate
And
the
then-
50-50 that you do. It's so annoying. It's like pray that Scuttle's up. If it's
Yeah.
not up, just walk around, jerk off for a few
Krugs
minutes.
take
recall
why?
for-
Because they give so much XP.
Yeah.
Compared
Wait,
to
but if early game, though,
Krugs give 200 gold. That's why.
pro tip,
Yeah,
if
it's more gold
you
than
go to
XP.
Krugs early game, like level 3-ish or level 4, you can
Two.
just jump, smite the Krug, like the small Krug, and then W the 2 minis, and then just take
No.
the big one. It's
No,
ISO.
it
Yeah.
Small.
It
Are you
Wait,
Smite the
really?
big one.
Wait,
Just
no,
smite the big one. Don't listen. Just smite
Listen,
It's got like 1300
Okay.
HP. Just...
No, wait,
Interesting.
but Smite early only does 350, right? And so the small Krug has 400 HP. You're not losing any damage,
What are you?
and the camp is
Yeah,
ISO the whole time.
he is right. Smiting Little Krug is better for DPS because you get the ISO
For early
immediately.
game, for early
Really?
game, yeah, it's actually
Yeah,
better.
That's
you get the-
interesting.
You get the
guys gotta try
ISO.
that.
You get the ISO immediately, so that you're not dealing. So you auto the big one. You auto smite the little one. It dies. You W as soon as the 2 little ones spawn. You have the full isolation damage for the entire time that the.
And
big
you're
one's
not
up.
losing any smite
Wow.
damage
Yeah, you don't lose
because
any
your
damage.
smite only does 350 and the mini Krug is 400.
I would
Interesting.
never
What do
smite
you mean
that stupid fuck.
350? Are
That's
you
interesting.
retarded?
The damage.
How
The
does
damage.
Smite 350?
The damage that you're.
Does 380 at level 1 or 390.
The damage that you lose from
That's
not having
300
a
level,
full
or
smite.
350 level 1.
The damage that you lose from
doesn't.
not having a full
That's
smite
390.
is well made up for the fact that you deal.
How do you not know
So
what
much
Smite does level 1? Are you
Dude, I don't fucking look at numbers. What does it matter? Go
We got
ahead
Virtue
right
Bot
now
for that.
into a custom game or whatever and fucking smite the mini Krug at fucking 2 to level 3.
I'm
You
gonna
won't
try to
kill
level
it
2.
with one smite. You won't kill it
Interesting.
with
Full
smite.
clear my top side. And then
You won't
back.
even kill it with smite at level 4, I'm pretty sure. You'll kill it with a jump smite, though.
So
I'll try it when I
Uh,
have to clear
Does-
top
It's
side.
it's way more efficient.
we only have a few more minutes, so if anyone has any last questions, just put it in Kha'Zix discussion.
Don't take Dark Harvest. Don't take Dark Harvest. Don't take
Shut
Dark Harvest.
up.
If your name is Peyton, you're a little bitch. Don't
Oh,
take
God.
advice from people that build Black Cleaver.
When do you go Black Cleaver versus Youmuus?
Oh,
Tank.
God.
Never.
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 Okay.
If you
That-
need to,
that's
if
not
you
a versus.
W evolve, you want the Cleaver so you can help your team.
Mhm.
And
If you're versing 4
you lose
tanks,
if you're-
that's the only reason you take Black Cleaver.
Mhm. When
We
should
talked
you
about the
evolve R
Nidalee
or
matchup
W?
already.
Nidalee and Rengar. I already said the Nidalee. Just full clear your top side. If you counter gank her one time, the game's over. Rengar, just press
Rengar,
your R
don't fight him
button
early.
with
Don't
Q.
fight him early.
It'll just get level 6 and you win.
Unless
Just
you
farm for
Chaos
level
Rain.
60.
Somehow Chaos Rain loses the
That guy's
level
fucking
2
terrible.
matchup.
Don't even. Wait.
So I asked Chaos Rain the other day who wins Kha'Zix Rengar level 3 to 4, and he's like, Kha'Zix shits on Rengar every time. I'm like, okay. Like, good shit.
Oh.
Good. Barely doesn't know how to play his
Evolve
champion.
R
4
or
million
W?
mastery.
Evolve R if they're really.
We talked about that a lot in other seminars, so it's fine.
Yeah.
If any of you
Fish.
guys have
Don't
other,
evolve R. How about that?
if anyone has general
Electro's
questions,
best, period.
just look at our previous seminars. It's probably answered, like runes, like what's the best evolve in all these situations, all the orders. Just look at the past
Electrocute
seminars.
is the best. There's no.
Yes.
If you're not smurfing, it's the best. Best Kha'Zix skin. Mecha Kha'Zix pink chroma.
What
Lane Kha'Zix is actually broken now.
Lane?
What do you do if your mid lane is getting camped? You get him some fucking wards.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, Kha'Zix support is
Yeah.
actually broken. Like
him
in this
wards,
meta, Kha'Zix support is
Invade.
broken.
Counter gank it if you can. If you can win 2v2. If he's
I,
got if like playing Annie, just counter gank it. You
I
win.
posted the wiki page for our seminars. If it has all the timestamps on there for every question that's ever been answered.
Come on, guys. More questions. Let's go. Why pink chroma mecha? Because it looks the best. All the other ones are shit except for white. Okay. Why
Oh,
is there a purple
racist.
chroma? Why is there a purple
Racist.
chroma? Why?
It's a reference
Why-
to Evangelion or something, right? Yeah.
Why is there no red chroma?
Because the alt clarity purposes. There you go.
What? The purple chroma's so bad. Remove
Well,
that shit.
It looks cool when you are evolved, right?
So is anyone trying to A around with me or not?
Imagine, knowing what it's
How
gonna
are
look like
y'all
when you are
today?
involved.
What happened to
Good job.
Nutty? Nutty quit the game.
Yeah, Nutty
I'm
died.
fantastic, dude. Green chroma is bad.
Doesn't
Purple
play
Arbol.
I'm
anymore.
gonna
And
I'm gonna unmute everyone. So feel
opinions were
free.
pretty irrelevant.
No, don't do that. The
But we're
chat
over. We're
will
done. We
explode.
gotta have the cancer
Oh,
happen.
fuck.
Hey guys.
What's
Ah.
up?
How's lagging?
I love all of you, man. I've like won 3 games in a row with all your tips.
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, dude, good job.
Congratulations.
Nice.
What
Nice.
elo?
I'm like plat 4 right now, so don't get excited.
You're working your way up, buddy.
It's fine. You guys
Just full
start
clear
somewhere.
top side, and you're fine.
Please stop
I actually
playing
did have a
topside.
question, though, like
Please
honest
stop.
question, like with the whole Dark Harvest or like Phase
Do
Rush,
not
like,
take it.
don't take it? Okay, because
Shut
I've
up,
been using
Peyton.
Electric Q, and I always thought of like, because I always saw Nutty and like Damir use Electric Q, so I was like, oh, I guess I should.
Yeah,
try it.
Nutty's
No,
hasn't
Damir
played
Dark
since the new
Harvest.
Masters
Nutty also
came out,
took
so
Dark Harvest. All of them are dead.
Oh, wait,
Did you just
let
say I
me,
use electric?
Damir always was
Like last time I looked at Euro PGG, it was like Electric, and that was like a while back, and I was like, okay, guess that's just the way to
Maybe
go.
it was an accident.
Let
Because
me
I'm pretty
just,
sure.
That was the
Uh,
first time when Master, the new runes
Yeah,
came
maybe it
out,
was just
that
when new
just-
Masters came out.
yeah,
I think most people
that's
were
the
using
only time I
Electric
was
Q.
using it.
Let me
when
just
the new
properly
Masters
end
came
the
out.
seminar. So thank everyone for stopping by. The VOD will be up on our channel, which
No,
is in
thank you
the
guys. Thank you for
announcement.
being here.
Thanks, guys.
No
You're
problem.
the best.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Just watch
And,
my stream. I'll be rank 1 in
yeah,
like a
just-
month.
Everyone make a Reddit thread just saying how much you hate Damir. He really enjoys it.
Thanks to you
I've heard
guys.
a lot of bad stuff about Damir, but he seems like a pretty nice guy.
He's not. He's an
Damir's-
asshole.
Yeah, I hate Damir.
I've heard people are saying like, oh, don't talk to Damir. He's crazy. Like he's a nutcase.
Yes, yes.
Well, they're
Like
not
he's
wrong.
he's legitimately insane, and I'm
He
like,
is psychopathic. Yes,
okay.
yes.
I think on
Everything
that note, we
they
can
told him.
How
Let's
many
stop
people
recording.
do you know that